I was 13 when the first Palestinian Intifada erupted. I had to go through these difficult experiences of confrontation with the soldiers, of daily shootings and incarceration of my classmates and friends and neighbors. At the time of the Nakba, the Palestinian community was scattered. Many Palestinians opted to remain in what is now the State of Israel. Many Palestinians were forced out of their homes and cities into the West Bank. And many Palestinians opted to immigrate to the neighboring countries and the West. I grew up not knowing my uncles and aunts because they opted to immigrate, and I continue to feel pain in my heart and mind when I recognize that many of my friends opted to immigrate to other countries because of the political, economic, and social conflict.
As a Christian, I grew in the West Bank. We lived in Al-Bira among Muslims, and we never thought of migrating, while most of my family left mainly to the United States. Now I feel proud because it's not easy, not as a Christian, but as a Palestinian in general, to stand still and stay in Palestine, bearing in mind all the challenges that people face here.
Particularly in the occupied territories in Palestine, we recognize the concrete and tangible need of supporting the community, especially in education and healthcare. And of course, we took this from the very core mission of Jesus. Jesus was a teacher and he was a healer. And we recognize in the Palestinian community that many people cannot afford the tuitions for their children to private schools or church schools. And that is why many students are provided with scholarships.
Palestinian students have different kinds of challenges. The political challenges, and second, I would say the economical challenges. And one of the challenges that we are always facing, what is coming next, the future challenges. So political challenges, we know that people who live in the West Bank are not able to travel abroad or to Israel easily. So always you have the feeling that you are surrounded, that you are prevented of freedom of movement. So as a Jerusalemite, I'm a Palestinian holding an Israeli identity card. And of course, I have no Israeli passport. But in order to keep my rights and to hold my Jerusalem ID, I have to keep my residence, my main residence in Jerusalem. I come every day to Ramallah now for more than 25 years. Every day I have to go back and forth. And it has been very difficult times for like 25 years.
I live in a village near Ramallah. So getting to school here every day, I come in a family car with my parents. Every morning we have to go through a checkpoint. And if this checkpoint is closed, we will be stuck all morning in really long traffic. Some days I really have to skip school for this. They stop the car, they have guns, they start searching, treating us like we are nothing, just.
The economical situation in Palestine is not that easy, so this affects also the students who have also to suffer with their parents about their economical situation. The unemployment rate in Palestine is very high. It's over 25% in the West Bank, and it reaches to 50% in Gaza Strip.
The work opportunities are really tight here. We're part of the third world to start with. We're under occupation. We lack the control over our borders. We lack the control over the natural resources. We do not control anything. Also, a big portion of their parents work with the Palestinian Authority in the public sector, and the income of the public sector employees is not regular. At certain points, they didn't have a salary at all. So the interruption of the income of the families is a real challenge for them.
The last one is not knowing what's coming in the future. This makes the students feel very bad because they don't have any plans for the future, which makes life always more and more complicated, I guess.
So living under occupation and the occupied territories is very hard. It's very hard on our soul, it's very hard on our faith, and it's very hard on our mission.
أبانا الذي في السماوات ليتقدس اسمه يأتي ملكوته لتكن مشيئته كما في
The Christian community in Palestine is a minority at the moment. We are only 2% of the whole population. Used to be almost 20%. But I always believe that our presence is very important, and we are strong not in number, but we are very strong through our institutions, through our ministries in the Holy Land.
خلينا إياك أنتوا بركتنا.
We don't have to lose hope in this part of the world.